who fights that stuff.
Yeah.
And this officer was kind of insinuating. I think he was insinuating that I wanted to be famous. That's not what I was doing. I'm trying to stop. He's distracting, so he's pointing me in the opposite direction of where I'm going, or the past. So he's pointing me into be this person, be a YouTuber who does free speech audits or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not that person. I started my channel to tell on stalking, harassment, and intimidation, and now this officer and several other officers are trying to lead me into being a free speech YouTuber. That's not my goal. As soon as somebody admits or acknowledges that these officers have been doing that, stalking, intimidating me, and working with gay people to like make me afraid to say no, I will stop making YouTube videos. So I'm not gonna go to like the the post office or like the police station and record them just to see if they respect my rights. I don't care, and that's not my job. So this officer gave me disorderly conduct. He said I said the words "f you" when I drove past him.
Okay.
I did not say that. I didn't say those words at all. I know "f you" would be profane and a disorderly conduct. So I think the officer changed what happened, what I said, to fit a charge so that he could validate his disorderly conduct charge.
Okay.
So I have a dash cam. So I posted the video of me passing the officer and exactly what I said. And then I also have a video of me uploading the file from the source. So it's not like I edited it. Okay. So I recorded me upload, like clicking on the file exactly where it was and how original it appeared. I mean, the original appearance on the folders, and I clicked on it. I watched the video through. I recorded that, and I posted that as well. So no one can argue I deleted, edited, or changed the video in any way. The guy knew "go fuck yourself" was free speech, and no child. And there's also an argument, a constitutional argument, that women, children, or anybody nearby can't change free speech rights. Okay. And that's so as long as you say free speech, there's no one around that can argue you can't get charged disorderly conduct. They've argued this for a long time, like a long 1990s. It was like over 30 years ago. It was already established, and it's been established for the past 30 years, so that no one gets charged. I think I might be the first one to be charged for free speech, for saying "go fuck yourself" or "fuck the police." He knows that "fuck the police" is also free speech, and you can say it no matter where you are. I don't say that because I don't believe in that. I have a different purpose, so and so that's what he chose to do. And I think he was trying to add politics or make me look like a bad person as quickly. He made a poor decision, and I think a judge is going to dismiss the case. But before that happens, anything I could get violated. My parole could get violated. The case that's pending that I'm probably guilty of, this disorderly conduct, I'm probably going to be found guilty of because I was swearing.
Okay.
And they're not going to consider the conditions as like, even if you're under duress, you can't break the law. I think that's the law in Wisconsin. So if you can't commit a crime because someone's committing a crime to you. It's not an argument in Wisconsin. So I learned that. But I think the officer wanted that case to look worse. So I think it was settled yesterday. Okay. So yesterday morning I went in to settle that disorderly conduct, and there was a good chance I would get community service. I'm almost positive. So I think this officer knew that, and he chose it doesn't matter. Information travels fast, especially if you have implants in your body. I think he knew that if he charged me again, that he would, or if he found an excuse to charge me again, even right or wrong, it would make the community service opportunity go out the window.
Okay.
So yeah, that's my opinion, but I'm almost certain that's true. But either way, yeah, he charged me with disorderly conduct. He said that I said "f you" and that there were children nearby, and that justified the charge. "F you" was not said, and the children, even if the children were nearby, you can't charge somebody disorderly conduct, and he knew that. and he did it anyways. And I think that's a lot. I think he wants to be a YouTube cop, one of those cops on YouTube who does bad things, and then weeks later we find out he was wrong, and there's a lawsuit. There's a title called "Lawsuit Pending" or whatever you see. I have no interest in this. I have one purpose: to get these guys to stop stalking, harassing me for gay people. I don't want to have sex with gay people. I don't believe in the culture. I'm entirely against it, and I think that officer knew that, and his hatred showed. For my, like, he thinks I have my decision is a sign of hatred, and he's thinly veiled. Is thinly veiled. His decision to break the law and violate my rights was a reflection of his opinion. I'm so sorry. His opinion about my decision to not have sex with gay people, like several other people, gay community members who grew up to be police officers to enforce their culture on themselves, or people they say are in their culture. And I'm not a part of their culture, but this officer is using his badge to you. It's like going around, beating around the bush to make a point, that you are a part of the gay community, and if you fight back, we will break the rules to make you afraid, or every small opportunity we have to escape, like, the attention of what we're doing to you. And I think that was the whole purpose of yesterday. He was telling me, I'm going to violate your rights, when I know you have a right to say that. Say, go fuck yourself. And I know you said it 1,000 times. I'm still going to violate your rights because you still are not having sex, choosing to not have sex with gay people. And you are choosing to try to be a positive member and positive person. And that makes the people who lied about your character even worse. Every single day you choose not to be one of the things we said you were as a youth, one of the things we tried to groom you to be as a youth. So all of the things you choose to do makes the gay community, our children, look like liars, the adults in your life throughout your life look like liars, and every charge we ever placed against you look like lies because they contradict your character. And you did something. So we have to break the rules to make you look bad, and maybe somebody is going to rectify the rules we broke. Maybe, who knows? I mean, they've done it 8 times. I got like 7 felonies I didn't commit, so it's really hard to believe that somebody is going to rectify all the times somebody who was gay was trying to scare me or intimidate me or make me afraid that if I don't have sex with gay people, bad things will happen to me one way or the other.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, I'll let Danielle know about the ticket and everything like that. Mm-hmm. So you got the ticket yesterday.
Yes.
Okay. Did they give you like an appearance date, or was it just when is your appearance?
I can't. I swear I don't know. It's in the car.
That's okay. No worries.
It's like in a month, maybe at the end of the month, okay. in Middleton. I know that.
Okay. All right. And then, have you had any drug or alcohol use since I saw Danielle? Okay. No. Any changes in residence?
No.
Any plans to move?
No.
Okay. No changes in employment?
No.
What do you do for work?
Work on a farm.
Nice. Do you like it?
It is up. It's good and bad.
Yeah.
So it's like good things have a lot of energy for me, life experiences. Bad things is bad, like gravity that's not supposed to be there, artificial gravity, like harassment, sexual harassment, things that aren't supposed to be in the workplace.
Okay.
And somebody's throwing racism on the table too. But it's hiding gay culture. It's really, we're doing these things to you because you are not gay, and they're trying to beat around the bush. So, like, acting like a racist is one way to hurt someone's feelings, but that's really what you want them to do is have sex with you, or so you go around the bush. I'm sure you know criminals. You have a good criminal psychology. You know that people go in the opposite direction of where they're heading, and smart ones, to get what they want. So some of the people I work with are beating around using racism as a tool to hurt your feelings, using your favorite sports team as a tool to hurt your feelings. So hurt his feelings as much as possible, and then show that you're satisfied. Show as much happy, like go somewhere else and be social and show that you're really, really happy. But 2 seconds ago, you just said or did something that was meant to hurt somebody's feelings. I'm not stupid. I grew up around kids who bully people. I know how to insult somebody slightly and pretend like it's meaningless or and smile at the same time. So, man, that's a stupid looking shirt, man. And you're smiling. You said it really nicely, but you're actually that person knows you're insulting their shirt, and it's no and or like your favorite sports team is the dumbest team in the league. You're not supposed to say that, man. And you pretending like you're playing with somebody, and you don't have the rapport, you don't have the relationship with that person, and you know whether you did or not, you're trying to hurt their feelings, and or you make a sexual gesture. You bend over, point your butt at them, or what else? What else happens? You grab your crotch area, and in their point of view, so from where they can look see you. Okay. So the good things is that I'm working on a farm. That's really where you grab energy, where you find energy is the first thing you do. You find land, you go to another planet, you travel through space, you go anywhere in the universe. You have to find energy to survive. And the farmers, I think America is like the background is like a practice ground for venturing through space. The first thing you do when you go to new land is you find space where you can get energy or out of the ground. The space is in the ground. There's highly compressed space in beneath the surface, and highly compressed space you can produce more energy. And farmers found energy in the ground, and that energy is what I need to improve my life to be a weightlifter. Like a weightlifting needs. If you're a weightlifter, you need food, and if you improve weightlifting, you improve your life. You get longevity. You get in strength, speed, and stamina. All these things, they're important to me. And if you you also have to control the area of the weight. So when you add weight to a bar, you have to increase more weight in the same area to produce density. Density controls mass. Mass, you don't want to be bigger, you want to be dense. Dense is strength. Strength is bone density, muscle density, helps you travel through space too. So when you get off the earth, there's no gravity, but you have incredible density. So it's like you're kind of still on earth. Well, you would be if you were strong enough. You had enough weight, enough density. It'd be like you never left earth at all. You brought earth with you, and that's my improvement to weightlifting. And being on a farm is the beginning. So I'm at the end, so I went backwards, and someone gave me opportunity to be at the beginning, but somebody else at the workplace is also sexually harassing me and using racism and using harassment as often as possible to make it a bad experience, because I'm not actually having sex with gay people. And that's something that people have been trying to teach me as a part of my life. Have sex with gay people, or you're going to have bad experiences.
Okay.
And yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay, let's see. Are you still reporting once a month, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let's get you scheduled for a next appointment. Do you work today then?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So